Welcome back.
Yeah.
So we'll wait just a couple more minutes.
Okay.
I know there is a time, I can't remember what the time is, but on that program where y'all register, at some point registration closes because I can't have people popping in once I've started.
Yeah.
I can't manage that. And I don't remember at what that point is, if it's right at the time of class starting or if it's a few minutes before. I can take a quick look to see if anyone else has registered. It doesn't look that way. So, but I know we do have, Islet does have a membership. So if she goes in and registers at the last minute, I don't want to start without her.
Yeah.
Any requests for your yoga practice today?
No,
No?
feel
Okay.
good. So a little bit stiff, but my hips feel a little stiff.
Yeah. Okay. That side stretch we did in the core class felt really nice.
Yes, it
And
did.
I had a private client before that, and we did an extended side angle. And I was like, oh, I guess I need to do some side stretching because that really feels nice.
No, it always does feel really good when you do
Yeah,
stretch it out like that.
right.
Not one of those tables you lay on and you flip upside and it lets you.
Yep, the inversion tables.
Yes.
Yeah. And no, I try to keep it out of the screen, but just above I have a yoga swing. And so it's just like that parachute kind of material.
Yeah.
And so I'll get up in that and invert to
Ah,
decompress my spine.
yeah.
But I
That's
try to
what
keep it up out of the way during class. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and begin. Find your way toward a tall posture, allowing the ears to align over the shoulders and the shoulders over the hips. Allow the left hand to rest palm up in front of the belly, and then the right hand nestles into it. A little curve of the fingers so that you have like a like a bowl in your palms and fingers. Thumbs reach toward one another. They may or may not touch. And begin to follow your breaths. And see if you can begin to guide the breaths deeper into the belly now. And feel that expansion throughout the back and the belly. And feel the sensation of exhalation. You might begin to guide your awareness to the base of the spine. And as you breathe in, breathe up the spine and all the way beyond the crown of the head. And when you exhale, guide the breath back down your spine and down beyond the tailbone. 3 more breaths here. Feeling into your body, noticing what you need in this moment. And then allow both hands to softly rest over your heart. Just remind yourself, I am safe. I am okay. I am loved. And set your intention, whatever it is you'd like to cultivate more of for your practice, from your practice into your life. And I had just a little information that I captured I wanted to share with you today. As you take this moment in stillness, remembering that spring is not only a time of growth and awakening, but it's also a time to realize that we have to let go of the past. So if you think about the cycle of a tree, it has to drop the branches in the fall, and in winter it goes dormant. And in dormancy, the caretakers will come in and trim off any dead or diseased branches, anything that needs to go to make room for the new growth. So, as we are in our stillness here, maybe there is something that we'd like to let go of, making room for wisdom and growth. And knowing that as we do in this season of renewal and rebirth, we can come into a place of clarity for whatever it is we need to grow into. So keep that with you through your practice today, letting this practice be that of renewal and regrowth. And at times you may need to trim a few branches, some old and diseased thoughts, beliefs, experiences that are no longer serving you in a healthy way. They were great when their time was there for them, but their time is finished. So being able to let that go makes room for that renewal, the growth, the rebirth. And then from here, we'll ease our bodies to our hands and knees. Bring our blocks and allow right foot to step forward. Taking a moment to floss through the joints here. And the next time you extend forward, stay there. Let the body linger. Maybe the toes are behind the knee now, knee going beyond the toes. Left leg nice and long, spine long, shoulders down, ears over shoulders. Deep compression in the right knee and ankle, anchored into the corners of the hands. So when we press into that spot, that knuckle at the base of the index finger, we are engaging all of the muscles all the way up through and into the shoulder. We also prevent dumping into our wrist, which could lead to a lot of extra pain and discomfort. And on the next exhale, ease your hips back, let the right leg go long, and take a little movement through the ankle, back of the leg ready, and then toes in the air. Exhale to extend over the leg, any amount here. Subtly shift the right hip further back. Leave the right leg as is. Inhale to come up a bit. Take the right hand inside the right leg. So again, the right leg has not moved. Left leg or left arm can go a little wider. Inhale, flat back. And then exhale to fold again. So we're still releasing into the back of the right leg, but we're also now getting into the back of the right hip, kind of the back and the right side. Take a few breaths here. Inhale to your flat back. Bring your blocks with you, and you're going to pivot to your left. So let the right foot plant, spin the left knee so the left foot is behind you, and you're now facing the long edge of your mat. And from here, we're going to exhale into that right leg, bending the knee toward the toes, finding a little more space in the groins and in the inner left leg. Inhale, float it back to center. Exhale into that lunge. So just a variation on a side lunge. A couple more flows in and out. And then press over and hold. You might bring your right hand to the floor or move your block closer. Just find where you feel grounded. 2 more breaths. Make sure you lift through the pelvic floor and scoop up your belly. Inhale back to center. Very nice. Let your right leg go long. Continue to face the left side of your mat and allow the right toes to face the left side of your mat as well. So they're in the same direction. You got it. From here, start to ease your hips back toward your left heel. Option to use a block underneath if you would like. Or if you have restrictions in that left knee or in the hip, maybe slide your blanket right into that knee crease just to give you a pocket of space. You can stay up on your hands or come all the way down to your arms. Just finding the range of motion that your body is ready for. Maybe the head stacks on the hands. Two more breaths. After that second breath, inhale to your arms and walk your arms toward your left and come back down. 5 breaths. Then we will inhale back to center. Come up to the hands. Turn your right toes into the air. So just bring the heel down. There you go. And you can sit on your left heel or you can just stay forward on the knee. Either way. Engage the core as you inhale back up. Spin back to the front. Bring your right knee underneath. Extend your left leg, tuck the toes, take a little rock forward and back, just letting the blood flow. And then bring the knee underneath you. And we will step left foot forward. We'll start with our floss here. Inhale and exhale. Next time you slide forward, linger there. Allow the shoulders to come down from the ears. And we will exhale, ease the hips back, lengthen the leg, and take a little movement in the ankle. And then toes up, exhale over your leg. Imagine the left hip crease eases back just a little more, opening into the hip a little more subtly. Maybe a little more room in the back of the leg. And we'll inhale back up. And we'll keep the leg long, bring the left arm inside the left leg. And exhale at an angle. So you're just taking that quarter turn away and then take your fold. And we'll inhale up. Lay the left leg, pivot to your right, spin the right knee so the right foot is now behind you and you are facing the long edge of your mat. You got it. Keep the knee bent and we'll take that moment to floss into the joint from here. So we'll inhale into the left hip and then ease back out. And then press into it and hold. Use your bandhas. Inhale back up. And then we will allow the leg to go long. And you can bring the toes back up, but the leg is long. Stay here or take a quarter turn toward the leg and fold. Inhale back up. Set the foot, turn the toes in the same direction as the long side of the mat. Stay here or exhale your hips back toward your heel. Option to sit on a block or to have a blanket, whatever you might need to make this more available. You can stay on your hands or go to your arms. Couple more breaths. And then we use our bandhas. Ease the body up with the breath in. Take your time in your transitions. And then ease the leg in so you have both knees underneath you and you're still facing the long edge of your mat. Take a moment. And then from here, come to your sitting bones and bring your legs out in front, still facing the, well, you can turn if you want. I was going to leave us facing the long edge, but it doesn't really matter. The reason I was doing that is we're going into a wide straddle, and it's just usually more comfortable if you have a leg on your mat instead of on the floor. All right, so from here, you still might want your blocks nearby. Take your right foot toward your left thigh. Let the left leg go as wide as you're comfortable with, Janu Shirshasana. And we're going to really open it up nice and wide. Inhale tall and take your exhale, still sitting nice and tall. Next inhale, rotate toward your right leg. And on your exhale, bring your left shoulder toward your left leg. Let the arm come down inside or on top or rest behind. Find what feels right for you. Next inhale, slide your left arm or your right arm up. Let it reach toward the stars or bring it overhead. Turn the chin where it feels best in your neck. Release the jaws and the mouth. You can always take the right fingers to the back of the right shoulder just to shorten the lever. Make this a little more comfortable on the shoulder. 3 more breaths. Then we'll inhale up using the bandhas. Release the arm. Exhale to your right. And then we'll inhale back to the front and all the way toward your extended leg, maybe blocks here. Exhale, extend over the leg. So now we are releasing the back of this leg, the extended leg. But if you'll take your right arm and reach it toward your left ankle or to the outside of the left leg, you will also get into this. I don't even know how to refer to this. It's not the side, it's not fully the back, but kind of that connection in the back of the hip between the back body and the side body. That area can get a little tense. We don't often get it stretched nicely. So just take your time to breathe here, letting each inhale bring in a little more space, a little more length, and the exhale gives you a little more release. Keep the ankle of your left foot flexed. So you're keeping the left leg engaged. Three more breaths. And then we'll press into the earth to slowly inhale up. No fast moves here. Be mindful. Notice how your body feels as you make that transition. Take your breath here. And then when you're ready, we'll switch the legs. That felt really nice.
It did.
All right. So find your sitting bones, tilt a little forward of them. Inhale tall. Take your exhale here. Another inhale. Maybe send your left arm up, and we'll exhale to your right. Always have the option to bend the elbow, bring the fingers to the back of the shoulder. Three more breaths. You may experience one side being a little tighter than the other. Completely normal. And we'll slowly inhale back up. Use the bandhas to stabilize you. Release your arm if you haven't already. And exhale toward your left. Then we'll inhale back to center. Stay for the exhale. And then we'll inhale toward the extended leg, flex the ankle, and exhale toward it. So now we're coming into the fold over the extended leg. Option to take your left hand or left arm to the outside of your right leg, just getting deeper into that rear quadrant, a little deeper release. Three more breaths. We'll slowly inhale up, center your body, take your pause. And then we'll allow the feet to come toward one another, the knees out wide, bound angle. I'm going to spin around just so I can show you from the side. We're moving into a little bind for the arms as well. So make sure you're forward of your sitting bones. You're feeling nice and grounded. You're comfortable through your hips. Allow the arms to reach out to the sides. Turn the thumbs down and then guide the hands toward one another behind. If it's available, interlace your knuckles and reach the arms away. Shoulders down, ears are back over the shoulders. If you want a little more, you can extend from your hips as you exhale, keeping the spine long and wide, not dumping, not folding the head down, keeping the neck long. Two more breaths. And then we will slowly bring the body back up. Release the arms and give them a little movement. Can roll them, wiggle them, shake them, whatever you need here. And when you're ready, bring your feet back to the mat, knees in the air. Let them go long and pedal them out. All right. Take the right ankle over the left thigh. Flex the ankle. Interlace your fingers with your toes. Give your toes a little stretch and a squeeze. And then squeeze all of your toes, the sides of the foot, and the whole foot. All right, slap the sole of the foot, flex the ankle, inhale tall, exhale, extend forward, allowing your left leg to remain straight. If you need to bend the knee, feel free to. Couple of more breaths here, and we're going to add a little more intensity. If you are forward, inhale back up. And bend your left knee any amount. It might be just a little with a prop under it. It might be enough that you set the foot. So notice the low back. If it rounds out, you have to really be intentional to re-extend it. You can hold your leg around the knee and the foot just to give you a place to anchor and stabilize. And then we'll exhale the leg back down. Set the foot in front of the hip. Inhale tall. Exhale toward your right. Inhale back to the center. Send the right leg down your mat. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Interlace fingers with toes. Use the toes to spread the the fingers to spread the toes and the toes to squeeze the fingers. And squeeze all of the toes and the sides. And then the whole foot. Flex the ankle. Give the foot a little smack. And with your next exhale, extend toward the leg. Inhale back up. And set your foot. Oh, wait, we have to open the leg up. So bring that right knee into the air if you're going there. Flex through that left foot if you let it unflex. Sit tall. Make sure the spine stays long. Protect your low back. Using bandhas. Good. Shoulders down and back. And then we'll exhale the leg down. Set the left foot in front of the hip. Exhale toward your left. And then we inhale back to the front and lengthen the leg. Give it a little movement. When you're ready, ease toward your hands and knees. Pause for a moment in tabletop. And then we'll exhale to round out. Inhale, roll into cow. Fully grounded in the hands. Continue to flow a couple more times. And then make your way back to neutral. Bring the knees together, the knees touch. If you need a blanket or some other prop behind the knees, go for it. We're moving into headless rabbit. If you'd rather have a closed leg child's pose, that's fine as well. So we sink the hips back over the heels. Remember with this, we do not shift through the head or neck once the head is down. I encourage you to close your eyes so that you're not tempted to even look through the, look around. So we bring the crown of the head to the mat, right up as close to the knees as we can. Forehead as close to the knees as possible. You might stay right here. This is a really great stretch through the back of the body, the neck, even the back of the head. Option, take your hands to your heels or to whatever prop you might have. You could use a little strap or a hand towel over your heels to hold on to. But when you're ready, inhale, lift your hips, keep your head down, do not move the head. Head cut stays in place, hips come up, round the back. Couple of breaths. We'll exhale the hips back to the earth. Bring the hands forward. Inhale the head from the earth. Exhale, forehead down, closed leg child's pose. Take a couple of breaths. Inhale to lift the head. Walk your arms toward your left. Keep your hips down and lower the head again. We will inhale back to center. All the way over to your right. Exhale back down. And then we will inhale back to center. Take an exhale. And then when you're ready, inhale, plant your head again, ready for second round of headless rabbit. Not moving through the head or neck once the crown is on the floor. Reach the arms down to the feet or down your mat. You can hold on to your pant legs, whatever you might need. When you're ready, inhale, lift your hips into the air. Round out your spine. Slow, steady breaths.
Exhale, hips down, hands forward. Inhale, slowly rise.
Take a pause, and then when you're ready, come to tabletop. You can move blankets if you have them. Tuck your toes. Exhale, ease your hips back. Knees are hip distance apart. And just take a little flow here, waking up the toes and the feet. And then next exhale, lift your hips into the air, downward facing dog. So you might even step the feet a little closer. Make sure they're still hip distance apart. Toes are traveling forward. Anchor into the corners of your hands. Fingers spread nice and wide. A little engagement in the fingertips. Strengthen the shoulder blades onto the back. Pull them down from the ears. Feel free to bend your knees as much as your body will benefit from. And while you energize the heels toward the floor, they do not have to make connection. 3 more breaths. Bring your gaze between your hands and walk your feet up. Flat back, maybe a block for your hands. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. And then we'll slowly inhale to rise. Roll the shoulders down, lengthen all the way through the crown of the head, Tadasana. Feel the ground underneath you. I have a little fun experiment for you. So, allowing the eyes to remain closed, awareness within. You're grounded in your feet, your body is stacked here. Within your mind, state, my name is Patricia. Fill in your name. So say that 2 or 3 different times. And each time you do, notice how your body responds. Does it stay stationary? Does it gently move forward? Does it pull back? Just notice what it does when you state your name in your mind. And then take a breath in place. And then when you're ready, instead of Patricia, use any other name. It can be Regina, any name that is not yours. My name is, fill in the blank. And notice what your body does. Try that 2 or 3 times. And then you can let it go, come back to your breath, back to your intention for your practice. On your next inhale, arms sweep up, upward salute. On your exhale, extend your arms toward your left. You can let the palms meet or you can interlace the fingers, whichever feels right for you. Pull the shoulders back. Turn the chin where you need it. Use pelvic floor and belly. Inhale back to center. Exhale to your right. Inhale back up. And exhale, pull the elbows wide, little cactus arms here, stretching the chest and the shoulders. Push into the feet. Inhale, rise and reach. Option for a little lion's breath. Exhale, Widen the arms. One more. Inhale up and exhale. Inhale overhead and exhale, hands to heart. Set your right foot back and take the heel down, warrior one stance. Beautiful. Left knee is stacked over the heel. Inhale, send your arms up. And exhale, hands to heart, hinge from your hips. Keep that left knee bent. Bring your left arm onto the thigh. Reach your right arm down. Good. Just let it reach to the floor, maybe rest on a block. Use your bandhas here. Use a block if needed to help you stabilize your upper body. Take the back foot and dial the heel in so that the foot is now parallel to the short end of your mat. Maybe even need to ease that left foot in a little more centered. Good. And when you're ready, inhale, press into your feet. Bring your body up. You're now in warrior two stance. Beautiful. Bring the hands from the earth. Inhale up to the heart. Exhale, reach them out. One in front, one behind. Palms are down. Warrior two. Peaceful gaze. Shoulders down. Anchor into the outer edge of the back foot. Front foot and knee are aligned. And on your next exhale, take your left arm to your thigh. Sweep the right arm down alongside you. Let it hang for just a moment. Make sure you have enough stability here. Maybe adjust your feet. Then when you're ready, inhale, open the right arm behind you or up toward the ceiling. So we're finding that extension in our extended side angle. Take the gaze wherever it feels best for you. Next inhale, press into your feet. Bring your left arm back up, back into your warrior two. Very nice. Straighten your left leg. Turn the left foot so it's now parallel to the short end of the mat. Turn your right toes to the other direction. So we're going into warrior two, second side. So I can't see the one foot, it's behind the block, but there we go. Now, all right, that's fine. I just want to make sure that you were in alignment there. All right, so now we have the knee over the opposite ankle. The other leg is nice and straight, and we're anchoring down into the outer edge of the foot. Arms are extended, gaze over the arm. Use your bandhas. Exhale, take your right arm to your thigh. Left arm reaches up, palm is forward, the same direction as your gaze. Good. And then turn the gaze where you need it. Maybe it's up, maybe it's on the horizon, maybe it's toward the earth. Wherever it is, shoulders are down. Press into your feet. Use your bandhas. Inhale back to warrior two. Good. Straighten the knee. We're going to pivot back to the first side. So pivot back around. Is that the same side you were just on? Go back to your
Yeah.
first side.
Okay.
I just want to give the body a break. All right, anchor down into the outer edge of the extended leg, the back leg. Good. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, bring the forearm to the thigh and take that back arm behind the body. So from here, find a little more length in the spine. Check that front knee. Make sure it's not dropping in. Push it out to the toward the pinky side of the foot. Pull the right shoulder back. Good. Notice your body here and what it's communicating. And then we'll inhale, straighten the leg, bring the body up nice and slow. Draw the arms down alongside you. Pivot the feet, coming back to second side. Bend the knee, stack it over the heel, anchor into the outer edge of the back foot. Extend the arms. Exhale to forearm and wrap the left arm behind, finding that chest opening here. Good. Take the gaze where you need it for your neck. And then we'll inhale, press into the feet, come back up. Turn the feet so that you're pigeon-toed. Drawing the toes in, the heels out. Bring your right foot in a little more. The right toes. Yeah, you just want to be pigeon-toed. Inhale nice and tall. Exhale to extend from your hips. Come into your wide leg forward fold. Use your block for a flat back and stay here. Take a moment to explore. Maybe rock the body forward and back. And find where you're equally balanced through right foot and left foot. Inside edges, outer edges, the heels and the balls of the feet. So finding that balance. We don't want to drive all the weight into the heels or pull it all forward. You could even explore here, take a hand to the hip, slide it down the leg, and ideally the heel and the hip are in that same plane instead of having the hip behind or forward of the heel. Stay here or exhale all the way down, bringing the hands to the floor, walking them behind you. Lift up your kneecaps to keep your legs engaged. Inhale, flat back. Take the feet and walk them in toward each other, just heel toe in. And then spin to the short end of your mat and come on down. Take a moment in tabletop. And then come down onto your sitting bones. Bend your knees to roll your body down. Just feel the ground underneath you. And then when you're ready, let the right leg go long down your mat. If you need a block or a blanket here, feel free to grab it. We're going into a reclined tree pose. Let the left knee open to the side, sole of the foot comes to the inside of the right leg. And this is where you might like to have a prop for the left leg as it opens to the side. So just do what you need here. And just like you would in a standing tree pose, do not allow the foot to press on the inner knee. You want to just set the leg above or below the foot above or below the knee. Hands come to rest on the abdomen, or you can express your tree out nice and wide with the arms open and up. Find what feels right for you. You could take cactus arms if the body allows you to have that option here. Find a little ease here. And then we'll bring the arms back in, bring the leg back up, bend the right knee, lift the hips to realign hips, lengthen left leg, open right leg to the side, use a blanket or prop if you need it, and then take the variation for your branches here. Releasing any unhealthy thoughts or beliefs. Making room for you to flourish and grow into a healthier version. Then we'll inhale the arms in close. Draw the leg back up. Bend both knees, lift your hips, realign, and set them down. Inhale, guide both knees into your chest. Exhale, legs into the air. Reach out through your heels. And with this extension, turn the toes in toward each other, the heels out. So now we're getting a little inward rotation of our hips. We've been doing a lot of opening of the hips today, so take a few more breaths here. You might have large toes touching. You might not have any toes touching. 2 more breaths. And then we'll straighten the legs, roll out the ankles, shake the legs out, set the feet. Inhale to lift your hips, find a little length in the low back, and exhale, hips down. You're going into Shavasana, so you can either keep the knees bent or let them go long with or without props, allowing the arms to go wide and palms up. Just bringing the body and mind into this moment of stillness. Then we'll begin to bring little moves into the fingers, into the toes, moving into the ankles and the wrists. As you're ready, knees bend. Take a moment. And then slowly make your way to your side. And take your pause. Taking this moment to notice how your physical body feels. Your mind and your heart. And then slowly begin to ease to seated. Align the hips, shoulders, and ears. Take a pause here. Just think about how a healthy tree in nature, provides shade, it provides shelter, it provides sustenance for the world around it. And we can be a tree for ourselves and for others in our lives. We can provide shade from the heat of the sun, the heat of the world. We can provide shelter from the storms. And we can provide sustenance and nourishment and encouragement, inspiration for ourselves and for others. And in doing this, we are paying it forward and creating a collective, healthier world. As you breathe in, maybe your arms rise to fill up your arms, heart, and mind with loving kindness for you. Notice what that feels like for you. Honor it. And on your exhale, make your way to heart. May we remember to share loving kindness with others. We are all priceless. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
It was great, as usual.
I appreciate that.
Thank,
All right. Have a wonderful week.
thank you. You too. I will see
yeah.
you Friday for sure.
Sounds good. Take
All right.
care.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.